Hello YouTube and welcome back to the Nitro Addiction. How's everybody doing today? Such a beautiful day. Who do we got here? We got John Bishop's in the house. You like that, huh? Yeah, I like the design, but I don't like how my lines came out. I mean, I guess you could say it's gave it some character, but I wanted my lines to be a little cleaner. And it's so hard to do multiple colors because it keeps trying to peel off, layers that you don't want to come off, and then you have to clean it up. And yeah, but thanks, I appreciate it. Glad you like it. Big Boys Toys, what's up? How you doing, brother? Hope everybody's having a great day. Lee Harris, what's going on? Welcome back. Good to see you again. Try to get that in the picture. Yeah, so I did this last weekend. Trying to think when exactly I did it. I don't remember exactly, but and I mean, so I backed this in white, and then of course as I try to peel off the window masking, it starts peeling off the white, and then it changes the color. So it gets irritating, but still think it turned out to be all right. Currently unsticking a Traxxas 2.5 nitro. Nice. Gonna need to soak longer. Heat it up a little too, that helps. Sunni's Queen Safa will be arriving soon. Hell yeah. Awesome, bro. Yeah, so this here goes on my Techno MB 48.3. Or 4, hell, I don't know. I don't know all the differences in those older models. It's like a part or two difference, and they're all mostly the same, but I think this body will fit any of them. But hell yeah, appreciate you guys joining in. We'll let a few more people make it in, and then we'll start taking out the engine out of the buggy and do the clutch shoe swap that we talked about yesterday. I'm going to see if these Protect shoes match the Techno shoes, and if so, we're going to put a couple of nylon shoes in there. And my heat gun left the chat. Girlfriend's hair dryer ain't got what it takes. Oh shit. You gotta get you one of these. And these don't get super hot, but they get just hot enough. They are a little pricey, but they make it nice when you're out and about and don't have power. Gotta be careful so I don't melt my phone getting too close. I better turn down the volume before somebody calls. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. What do we got here? Ooh, 5 people. And it's taking a little bit of time to get back the audience that I had before I started working all those hours and couldn't do these lives. So too bad YouTube doesn't give out the notifications like they're supposed to. I know some people that same goes for like me watching other channels. It's you always want to know when this channel's coming up, and they don't ever want to tell you. But some do, some don't. So yeah, there's my newest little toying around design. Not too bad. Let's see. Trying to pinpoint the squeak. Anywho. Alrighty. Let's see. Must not have gotten the needle nose out. I got one of those pit bags, a Protect pit bag. I forget I got some tools in there. Oh, that's not good. I wonder if that was part of my problem for having the stalls or the flame mounts last week. My don't have the camera pointed in the right direction. My high side needle and little nipple, this whole deal here was loose. Come on, move. Yeah, I bet that was part of my problem. It's alright, we'll get that tightened back up. Things on there tight. These little fuel line rubber band, oh, whatever you want to call it. Making these little fuel line rubber band tightener things out of the fuel line itself. Works really well, it makes it nice and tight. Well, I can't get it off. I have to trim that back. All right. So what's everybody working on today? Oh, thank you, big boys. Hello, baby doll. How you doing? There's my baby girl. There's Jay. What's up, brother? How's everyone doing? Steve's in the house. What's up? The paint job looks cool. Has a 90s ski jacket vibe. Hell yeah. Working on this glass of whiskey. That's good, man. Working on a glass of something myself. Takes a iron gut and no taste buds to work on a glass of whiskey, though. You know what? Before this gets to flopping around, I better undo it from the gas tank. Yeah, I wonder if that being loose had a hand in it flaming out on me. Like I said, once we adjusted the tune on it, leaned it out a little bit, seemed to be running fine, and I figure if it's loose, it's going to be leaning it out, drawing in air. So maybe that didn't really factor in too much, but I bet it had a little something to do with it. Just glad it didn't come apart any more than what it did. All right. Should have another one of those big bearings. I don't know why Techno and Losi got to do that. I wish they would just keep it the same size as the front clutch bearing. That's another one. Be a good time to check these gaskets anyways. Make sure they're still healthy so we don't give it another reason to have a flame out in the middle of a race. Just don't want to tear it up. I tore the last one up trying to pull the exhaust off. Cool, didn't tear that one up. That sucks when you do more damage to it. Trying to check it out than you would just leaving it alone. What if we can see down in there? Yeah, a little bit. I don't know, you guys may not be able to see down in there too well, but had some good coloring. We're doing that clutch. Yep. Find the opposite issue. When they break in, they want less fuel. Yeah, exactly. So I think that's part of my problem from this, not this past weekend, but 2 Sundays ago racing. As it was breaking in, it starts loosening up. Basically, it's getting too much fuel at that point, so it wanted me to lean it out. That was my problem. I know when these things get real loose, they go up. They're about done, but I think that still feels nice and smooth. I'll change it out anyways. It's like when you run a few races and things go wrong, even though you think they're going to be okay, it's it kind of makes you nervous. You want to just change it out anyways. But then don't get rid of these pieces. You hang on to them and use them for practice or bashing or whatever. Totally see that, could you? Yeah, I know it wasn't a very clear shot, but I didn't want to sit there and fight the light. Yeah, so these are stock Techno shoes, running gold and green springs. So what we're gonna do is take it apart, match it up to these shoes, and if they match up size-wise and they fit, we're gonna try them out. I wonder if it'd be easier to do it installed or uninstalled. We'll try it installed, see what happens. Oh, really? Why would you do that? I guess we need to try some heat on it. I hate these tiny little 1.5 screws. It's like no matter what, they always strip real easy. Shouldn't have to go through all this. I've got one out. I need to take them all out and clean the burrs off of them anyways. Do a little bit of maintenance. Might be zoomed in a little too far. All right, have a good night, big boys. like I never think to heat it up before I start trying to crank on it. It's like I'm getting to the point where I'm just going to start heating up any screw that I try to take out. Ow, it's hot. She's warm. There's no reason that thing should be stripped. I'm not going to be able to get a grip on it. No reason at all. I'm pretty sure I didn't even Loctite these in there. Of course, I don't have a Dremel, because I know it's going to be the next suggestion, nor do I have the star bit to fit that. Do 2 and 2 and leave that one. Yeah, I don't know, but I don't even know if I left in the right color spring. Because I think the green ones are the softer ones. Yeah, the green ones are the softer ones, and those are the ones I was going to put on the nylon. Damn it. Probably need a new driver anyways. Blah. Always doing something. Just the one screw. Nope, can't have it. Always something stupid. I wonder if I could file a groove in it. It's getting, it's like it's doing something, but I don't think I'm able to get it enough. So we just put a different one in it, I guess. Chris Fisher, what's going on? JW, what's up? Got your Nitro out on the track today. Posted a couple short vids. Yeah, it popped up right as I was going live. So I haven't got a chance to watch. After guy, what's up, brother? Not sure if I've seen you here before, Chris. Welcome to the show. Of course, I strip out a damn screw. I hate stupid little 1.5 millimeter screws. They always strip. I feel like I'm making some headway with the file. There's always something on this channel. I'm pretty sure with going with the nylon shoes, they were supposed to be on the softer springs and aluminum on the harder springs. Anyways, I wanted to get all the shoes off and do some maintenance anyways. I think they're going to work just fine. Let's see, before you try to turn it again, tap with your hammer in your purse. You gonna let me borrow your purse? Chris is just sort of like anything RC. Well, that's all we do here. Pretty much strictly nitro. So, welcome aboard. Hey, when things don't go my way. Oh, cool, check these out. My buddy Tony said he ordered like 500 of these off of Amazon for like $7 or $8. Little tips you put on your glue bottle. So that ought to be, because that long flimsy tube that comes with it always kind of sticks and is a pain in the butt. And you can heat these up and melt the glue inside so you can reuse them. Raw's in the house. Thank you for the dono, brother. Will buy me a new damn clutch with it. Since this one's turning out to be a turd. Man, what happened to my other? I know I've got another one. Probably in a car somewhere though. I know I've got like 2 or 3 of them around here. Now that I'm wanting one, I can't find it. Let's see. That's really sad. I know I've got a couple of them. Alright, so we're down to one option. Let's see. Maybe it's buried in my toolbox somewhere. So here's the ProTech, but the flywheel's bigger, and it bottoms out and shuts the damn car off. So I can't even use that. At least not in this car. Fine, we're gonna leave that one on. I don't like that though. What did I do with my other Techno flywheel? Swear I have a couple of them. I know I've got one that I didn't install in anything. I'll be right back. I guess I lied to myself. I'm thinking the other one that I thought I had available is in the other Techno. Rubbing internally. I'm in BC, Canada, a small town with no track. Yeah, that sucks. I've got a bunch of parts, but nothing that I can use. I guess I don't have what I want. Alright, so we're just gonna use the same thing. Now, what do you guys think? Should I take it out of the other, Techno? See if I can keep from stripping out those screws. I think that's gonna be my best option. It's getting a little burr on it, and I wanted to clean that up, but it's a pain in the ass to do with it installed. A couple original white plastic RC 10Gs. I had them forever. Nice. Pennsylvania, there's a few tracks around here. I made one, a backyard. Nice. I wish I had a backyard to do that. No, do 2 and 2. What do you mean? Oh, the crank had some slop. The flywheel bolt was tight all the way, but was sloppy. Still put a new bearing shim behind the flywheel. Seems to be now nice and tight. Yeah, I was gonna leave the aluminum shoes gold and make the nylon shoes green. Damn it. guess you could just say I'm stubborn because I don't want to give up yet. I know I had one sitting around. But one of the ones I thought I had went to one of the cars I sent to Jay. Oh, what's off my guy gonna send me? No, yeah, they do. Everybody wants them. Much. They're pretty much self queens. Really nice shape. Hell yeah, you don't see too many of that anymore. See, tender northeast. I got that speed challenge and have not seen it since. I'm playing with the Traxxas. Since I'm close to a track, that's all I really do at the moment is go to the track. See, I even have an extra screw. If I could just get that stripped one out. More than likely, I'm never going to get this thing out. I mean, eventually the shoe's going to wear out and I'm going to have to replace it, but apparently this is its forever home. If I could just get something to lock in there. One thing I'm getting out of this deal is a metal splinter. Anyways, another reason you should have a Dremel. See if I can't trim this off of here a little bit. Nope. So it causes more than one problem not being able to get that off. Shame. Waiting for more paint. What color are you gonna paint it? Ah, the Dynamite 28 with the 32 crankshaft. Yeah, I've been waiting on that for a while. A little while, anyways. I have an extra techno clutch. I know you do. Yeah, I just gonna have to order one. Probably order two while I'm at it. But I don't want to be stuck with this. So, this is what I'm gonna do. I am gonna take the one out of the other. Now watch me strip out one of them damn screws. But we'll use heat on it. So sometimes the lines are on there so damn tight, but yet when you want them to be, it'll never happen. Let's go. And yeah, this one's dirty from running it up in Vegas. No, I haven't cleaned it. Try a regular hex key. Everything I have other than these MIPs are rounded, and I'm just gonna strip it more. So to answer your question, no. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure that's a techno. Give me the damn washer. Put some heat on it. You don't have any torques though. Makes you feel better. I just nuked a brand new running clutch and a Mercury belt. Should have went with the 12 tooth clutch belt. Yeah, it doesn't really make me feel any better, but how's it going, Jason? Welcome back, brother. I might say it like you haven't been here in a while, but welcome back. Yeah, that bearing's shot. Thought something important fell, but it didn't. This one's already gnarlied up a little bit, so I'm gonna grab it with this. I'm gonna heat it. Oh. Yeah, we'll leave it on the engine just to give us a little more something to hold on to while we're heating it up, and then after we get these screws out, we'll take it off of the engine. Come on, don't strip. This little booger strips, I'm just gonna order another one and say forget it. It's not like I got a bad tip on here. Cooler's one. What's up, Grizzly? Tap it with the hammer, bro, it helps. Break it loose. Probably right, but too lazy to get up and go get my hammer. I got like a little Tinker Toy hammer. I take it with me and driving the stakes in for my tent. Had a couple people come by. You want a bigger hammer? I mean, the handle on it's no bigger than your hand. Nice. One more. I'll get the flywheel nut loosened up. I gotta start remembering to heat the screws up before I try and break them loose. Sometimes I just forget. Where is my follow pool? My follow pool is missing in action. Found it. Tap, tap. This is where it usually helps to take the exhaust off. Yay. I need to clean the engine up anyways. Can't get a very good grip on it that way. Another thing I don't like about these damn engine mounts, because now I can't put the channel locks on there the right direction. Thing's like a long-winded screw. I hate when the flywheel breaks loose when you don't want it to. Now you get a rag. I don't know what was so damn hard about that. Anyways, now we finally got that off. And it says something about the OS engines. Usually, even on a freshly broken in engine, brand new, there's a little bit of oil coming out around this front bearing. I mean, it had a little bit of dirt in there, but this thing basically dry as a bone. So, I like it. Did the chat freeze up, or did you guys just quit talking? Nope, not frozen. Hell yeah. I figured. Alright, so now on with what we were originally trying to do. So, I think these shoes are going to work just fine. And on this one, I have the red and the gold instead of the green and the gold. But I'm going to see if the Protect springs are the same as the Techno springs, and if they fit, I'm just going to use them. They're a little different. Maybe I should have done this before I put it on there. What's the difference? Is the angle of it different? Yeah, these. So the Techno springs are a little more open, so they line up better. So note to self, put the shoes on before you put it on the engine. Oh my God. I do not like the engine mounts for these newer Technos. Of course, no, I did not off the guy. 234.4. Damn, that's just too fast. I know Kevin Talbot's been trying to break that record. I think it's going to work. Seems like it anyways. might actually have some springs. So what do you guys think? Red's a little thicker than the green. And then the gold's just a little bit thicker than the red. So should I run, what am I backwards on that? See what the measuring tool says. 0.9. 0.9, these are about the same. And the green, 0.7. So I use the green on the nylon. Let's see, what are the black ones? So these black ones that come with Protect, that's 0.8. 0.7. 0.8. 0.7. 0.7. So the green and the black are about the same. 0.8. What are these? These are the ones that come with 0.8. The red are 0.9. So gold 0.8 and the green 0.7, which should match what these were. Now, isn't that how they determine your springs, is by the thickness of it? Like the same spring. The same spring on all four? Don't you want a lighter spring on the nylon so they open up a hair sooner? Hoping this gets rid of some of that that hard takeoff that I keep doing. I don't have very good throttle control. Maybe this will help slow down my wheel spin. Pain in the butt to line these up. There we go. 2 aluminum, 2 nylon. Now we need a little bit of luck. Yeah, Rob, I was glad to see you get that Kalari going again. Always hate it when an engine dies. So congratulations on that. I feel like that's going to be a problem. May not be a good idea trying to use these aluminum shoes. We're gonna go back to the Techno aluminum, but I think we're good on the Teflon. Yeah, because when I'm loosening it up, the screw itself is like spinning that shoe out, so I think it's gonna bind up. Something wonky. I don't know. But if we stick with the Techno aluminum, I think we'll be better off. The problem is I don't have any of these still new. It's not worn that much. No, I think they'll be just fine. Just trim off this little bit of worn down, I don't know, whatever you call this. All right. I'm gonna get some new screws. It's like once you use these little bitty ones once or twice, it's like they're done. It would have been a bummer. Are you talking about having an extra rod for that Kalari? Come on, get in there. Stubborn shit. She's stubborn. Getting closer. I like these 4-shoe clutches. There we go. But man, they are a pain in the butt. Yeah, that other aluminum shoe definitely was going to give us a problem. Close but no cigar. I got another one that was close to new. Hi, bro. What's up, brother? Happy Monday. I think it's Tuesday. What is going on? Looking for a sealed backplate for the low C454. Good luck. Dimensions in there. Come on, get in there. Come on. Just get in the hole. Get in your hole. What is so hard about this? I don't get it. Sometimes getting these damn clutches to line up, these shoes. there's half the battle. You know, with that spring being there, it's spring loaded. Sweet. Ready? I think I grabbed the wrong. So one of these sets was wore down less than the other. This should get me through this weekend, and then I'll have a new set for next weekend. Yeah, I need to switch this one out. That sucks. I need to keep them with the same wear pattern. Otherwise it'll be acting wonky. Bashing, I need good enough engines. Just good enough. That's the engine Eddie has for a Savage I built out for parts. I really like those, the older, the K and the S or Star, whatever, the purple-headed Savage engines. Those are really nice engines. For being an RTR engine. JW, you still on there, bud? All aspects. What's up, brother? So I discovered. What about engines? Just measuring things to see the differences. Yep. Backward repairs quite a few engines. 90% success rate. Nice. Hate to destroy a big dollar engine in an instant. Yeah, we definitely ain't trying to do that. Jenny, as mechanically inclined as you are, you have 0 success rate? That is crazy, bro. Well, that bearing's done. I think I should probably put a fresher bearing in there. How much fresher that one is. Wrong one. I need to get restocked on these inside bearings. Wish they were the same size as the other ones though. I like them when they're new and fresh and almost kind of feel tight. Yeah, like that. That's what they're like when they come out of the package, where it doesn't just free spin. Or, it doesn't just keep going, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Also, I'm gonna touch more of that here. A ham-fisted overpitch. Yeah, just like anything else, it's got its point where it's too much. I've never tried to do a backyard pinch. I know there's a couple guys here at the track that they do pinching. There we go. That's what I like. What do you guys think? Ooh, that seemed like too much play. I think I need to put another shim in there. Take it easy, Jay. Have a good night, brother. Yeah, I think I need another shim. It's probably too much. There. Still seems like a lot though. Shit, it's already been 2 hours. Time's flying by tonight. Much better. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. But that's as far as we're gonna get tonight. It's getting late. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Just like always, we'll be back again tomorrow night. Your goodbyes, better do it quick. Yeah, I think that one there was in the Alpha Dragon. You can see it lost its cage and all the balls are collecting. Goodbye, quick. Burn all your nitro. Yep. Yeah, that is toast. All right, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. You guys have a good night. I will see you tomorrow. Much love and peace.